Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. I did want to go through a couple of tickers and just kind of see what we can expect throughout this day. But also remember that we have CPI on Wednesday. So even though TA does show bullishness, which again, I will tell you guys right now, it doesn't mean that we are, doing like a perfect run. Because as of right now, SPY does look like it has an open path to 420. It actually has. It hasn't closed a full 4 hour bear candle above trend yet, but we did break that 4 hour trend, right? Ever since back here, like in August 16, mid-August, you had this downtrend coming down. You actually just broke it on SPY, and we're showing a pretty clear path on the upside towards 420, which I would not be surprised. And again, TA right now does show there's really no resistance here, but it does show like we are going to have a clear path to 420. Personally, though, I'm waiting towards CPI to give an actual real forecast, because if CPI comes out horrible, then I think we're going to come back down. If CPI doesn't come, CPI has to come down, by a huge amount, right under 8.5%. Because if you haven't noticed, gas has been coming down substantially. So CPI, I do think that is going to have a major effect. If CPI comes out at anything close to 8.5%, I think that's absolutely horrible, considering the fact that gas has dropped almost 50%, which is the major controller of inflation, right? So as of right now, the SPY does look like it's on a clear path to 420. Nasdaq, the same thing. Looks like it's on a clear path to 12,875. On the QQQ, let me see. Should be relatively the same. Yeah, QQQ, actually, you're going to hit a little bit of resistance here at this level. Oh, that was actually just the fib. So you actually do have a pretty good trend here on QQQ. He actually broke under back. He actually broke back under trend, coming back to retest it up here, which is actually it's actually a very bearish sign, to be honest. Like once you break trend and then you actually come back under it, that's a huge bear sign. So as of right now, we do have a forecast here of 2 more weeks out, hitting 242 on the QQQ, but we'll see how that turns out, because we actually rejected off here, which means that we actually, well, not true, because we actually have this trend on QQQ. You actually have this going on. There you go. So it does look like you're coming back to retest right here on this level. So I can see this retest up here and then a drop all the way down to 242. But again, it really just depends a lot on CPI and what happens the next couple of days. DXY is dropping. As of now, you have created a full bearish candle on the daily. It does look like you're headed back to major trend, so it does look like you're coming back down. I'd say probably if you don't hit trend, I'd say a probably good retrace level is going to be actually now. I'd say if the bounce doesn't happen here, you're probably going to see something similar. You're probably going to see something like this. Watch. If you don't bounce from here, right, from this 0.5 level that you already did, you can bounce like this, or you can keep dropping from where we are now, drop down to like, I don't know, like the 0.618 level right here on trend or something, hit trend, and then push up to the upside like that. So again, I am pretty bullish on the dollar. I really doubt that the dollar is actually going to break this trend and come all the way down. If the dollar actually breaks this trend and comes all the way down, the next stop is into 103. And if the dollar does break this, I 100% do think that this is going to be the rally on SPX and Bitcoin and crypto and everything that you're looking for, because that's a huge level for the dollar to break. Again, Bitcoin about to hit its major trend on the weekly at like around 23K. This trend has been going on ever since November of last year. So again, I am not fully bullish. I mean, I basically, on straight indicators, I should be, right? I should have bought exactly at 21,783, which was the close was 21826 on this. So TA wise, I should be buying as much Bitcoin as I can, because I should be 100% bullish, because my indicators close bullish on the weekly, mind you, right? But again, you have to close above this downtrend, and then I'm like 99% bearish right now on Bitcoin. But if we actually close this above this downtrend and we break it, I am 100% bullish, and I do think that we have a really solid chance at going to like 32K. Again, Ethereum possibly in the same place, even though Ethereum does actually look extremely weak right now. It's been trading sideways for about 3 days, which is not very good. But again, even on all these triggers, on all these bear triggers, it's really just been trading sideways, and it's been trading above this really huge resistance at 1733, right? So I do think that as of right now, if we do close a bullish 4 hour, I do think you have a really solid chance at seeing another $2,000 Ethereum. So after going through all the indices, the dollar and everything, I think for the most part, we are extremely bullish. And even on the Euro USD, there you go. On the Euro USD, you actually have a pretty solid break to the upside right now on this trend, right? So you do have this trend again. There you go. This is basically what I had set up right now. So as of right now, scenario 1 did hit. There's only 2 things that can happen now, really. Either we drop all the way down back to 99, or we break this and it's an easy push back to $1.05 for the euro. Right, so really only 2 scenarios. As of right now, everything does look, everything does look pretty bullish on the Euro USD. So it does look like it's going to keep dropping, or sorry, it does look like the euro is going to keep rising and the dollar is going to keep dropping. And again, you close this on a bullish week, right here. You have to break this resistance at 1.01. And you have to break this downtrend. If this downtrend on the euro also breaks, and the DXY is going to crash, I think the DXY actually is going to go down. You're going to see the euro back at $1.05, and you're going to see the dollar drop back all the way down to trend. And then that's when you'll possibly see that new retrace. So you'll possibly push up here, and then you'll definitely come back to like $1.01. But as of right now, all TA is looking extremely bullish. I wanted to look at the SPY one more time and look at the monthly chart just to see how close we look at that. We're actually extremely close to closing that monthly bullish on SPY, which is kind of ridiculous because everything is starting to look like it's going to shoot up like crazy. And again, the last time we closed the perfect entry on a month was, man, that was a while ago. Look at this. Perfect entry on a month was back here. Perfect entry on a month was back here on March 2nd, 2009, right? That's absolutely insane. And you actually closed this at $7.93 or $79 if you're looking at the SPY, and you ran up to, from where? From March 2009. For 2 years, it was a straight shot up, and the SPY returned a full 100%, which means that everything else did like something ridiculous, right? So as of right now, if we do close this monthly in the next 2 years, we could see an $800 SPY, which is absolutely bonkers, right? But again, this is that last time, we weren't taking into consideration all of the bad news. And again, same thing here for the NASDAQ. The last time we closed a bullish month was right here, was on March 2009. Same thing happened. You kept pushing for 2 more years. And again, right here, perfect entry-ish. September 2006, kept pushing for a year. Again, this one was pretty bad. Right, May 1st, which I think was the dot-com bubble. You actually closed the bullish month, and then you still kept crashing for a while. But the second time you closed the bullish month, that's when the rally happened. But again, this first one lasted from May 1st all the way to the bottoms of September 2nd. So about like another year and a half of just straight downside, right? So again, more cases of bullish month entries. Look at that. Perfect month entry at 198 for the NASDAQ on what? December 1990? For 2 years you rallied and you did a full 200. You almost did a full 100% return on the NASDAQ, right? Again, here, perfect bullish entry. Kept pushing for, I'm assuming, another year or two, whatever. And again, that's where it ends. But again, everything is starting to look extremely bullish, especially with this monthly close. And I am definitely not neglecting a monthly close. So as of right now, SPY looks like it has a clear path to 420. All indices look like they're going to close a bullish month. I think Bitcoin and Ethereum are very, very close to closing a bullish month. Ethereum is right there, right? September, closing a bullish month. So everything is starting to look extremely bullish. But again, I am not bullish until these downtrends actually break. I'm not 100% bullish. As of right now, 99% bullish on the market. Will not be 100% until all these downtrends, these major downtrends, actually start breaking, which, we still have, we still have a pretty good way to go with these downtrends. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.